Good morning. Time now 7:56. I'm Justin Andrews. You're watching News 4 this morning. Only News 4 this morning. Investigators found a body in the midst of burning debris in Washington Park, Illinois. You're looking at where this happened before midnight on 48th Street, just north of Interstate 64. And a 15-year-old boy is recovering from a gunshot wound to his leg, and we're working to learn if police have a suspect. Police rushed to 20th Street in North St. Louis last night, and they found the 15-year-old shot in the leg. Good morning. I'm Justin Andrews. You're watching News 4 this morning. Time now 8:25. New this morning, police are looking for the people involved in an early morning chase. Hours ago, we saw St. Louis City police officers investigating at 14th and Washington. The investigation is related to a chase started by Brooklyn police that went into downtown St. Louis. Police say no one was hurt and also no suspects are in custody. Well, good morning, Corey. One of them deadly. It was at 8:20 last night when an undercover unit for city police was in the Wells Goodfellow neighborhood working an investigation into stolen and carjacked cars. Officers stopped a stolen Honda Accord. One of the passengers got out and shot at them. Officers shot back. Police say the suspect got back into the stolen car and then the chase started. But there was yet another gun battle before this ended in a deadly crash on Lucas and Hunt. Police say the suspect's a pickup truck. Chief Hayden says there were 3 suspects, all in their 20s, in that stolen car. The passenger and driver died on scene from the crash's impact. That third suspect has critical injuries from a gunshot wound, according to the police chief. The pickup driver should be okay. Police found evidence inside that stolen car.
There are 2 semi-automatic pistols and an assault rifle as well, and a large quantity of capsules with white powder, apparently suspected narcotics.
Now, Chief Hayden says no officers were hurt, but the undercover police car did have bullet holes through the window. Then that other police chase involved women. This was a bi-county chase in the middle of rush hour traffic. You saw it right here, that silver Ford Focus dodging traffic live on Sky Zoom 4 yesterday at 6 p.m. Authorities say the women inside tried to hit an officer in the Mid-Rivers Mall parking lot after they say the women were driving carelessly. The women drove off east on 70, then hit 270 southbound. Sky Zoom 4 caught the chase on 270 through Maryland Heights, Creve Coeur, Town and Country, and also De Pere. They hopped off the interstate for a while and then jumped back on. It was over at an entrance ramp. The 2 women inside the car were arrested. This morning, we are checking to see who the suspects are in these 2 chases and what charges could come down against them. Yeah, this morning we're watching the live feeds from 3 different fires. 2 are in Ventura County, California. There is another fire in the northern part of the state. Tens of thousands of people have been forced to flee.
I saw everything burn, just tornadoes like you wouldn't believe.
Fire officials say a couple thousand buildings have already burned in Paradise, California alone. 180 miles northeast of San Francisco, nearly the entire community overtaken. All 27,000 residents ordered to get out.
There was flames on both sides of us, and trees were falling and cracking on, smacking people's cars.
What's being called the Camp Fire has already scorched an estimated 20,000 acres.
Please pray for us that we get out of here, okay?
For many there, it is devastating deja vu in what's been 2 years of disastrous California wildfires.
The town hall was burning when I left, and I just had to leave. I was tired of cutting down fences for people.
A wall of flames blocked roads, even trapping a highway patrol deputy. Now, officials say 15,000 buildings are being threatened as nearly 2,300 firefighters work against the flames. There is absolutely zero containment. We'll be monitoring these feeds throughout the morning, and just a few minutes ago, we watched first responders get into a home to save a family's pet. Good morning, Corey. Let's start over in the Metro East. I sent a text to the assistant fire chief in East St. Louis to check on social media reports that people were trapped in a house fire. This is the home firefighters responded to, the small white one here on 84th Street. We saw some smoke coming from the roof and through a shattered window. Just from watching this video play out, it looks like the damage is pretty extensive. We spotted melted siding and wood just black and charred. Our crews did not see an ambulance on scene. Also, News 4 is expecting more details today about a deadly officer-involved shooting. This was at a North County apartment complex. Police say someone called officers about a person unresponsive in an SUV. Investigators say that SUV was reported stolen. When officers approached that vehicle, they noticed a gun within reach. Police say there was a struggle for the gun and the suspect started driving. Police told us the officer feared for his life and shot the suspect. Officers gave him CPR on scene. He later died at the hospital. And this morning, there are still questions around a teacher being carjacked on Rittner Middle School's parking lot. I was the first reporter on the ground yesterday, and this morning we're checking to see if they found the two guys who did this. The police chief told me he was confident they will catch them. I questioned the school district too to see if security changes will be made after such an unsettling crime. The district says they will be reviewing all safety protocols. And as we learn more on each of these stories, we'll keep you updated on the KMOV mobile app. If you don't have it, it's easy. Just download it. We're live in the newsroom this morning. I'm Justin Andrews, News 4.